Welcome. So bringing yourself to your mat, we'll begin to sit up nice and tall. And just close down the eyes and just soften into your body. We're going to relax our palms onto our knees in a nice grounding position. Close down the eyes and just allow your body to settle. Begin to notice the natural flow of your breath. We're going to begin a count of our breath. So we're going to inhale for a count of 4, exhaling for a count of 5, in order to lengthen our exhalation to really calm our parasympathetic nervous system. So all together, let's begin. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just continue on your own count. So on your inhalation, really expanding, stretching your diaphragm, breathing as fully as you can, filling up. And then as you exhale, really lengthen that exhalation and try to deplete as much as you can here. Allow your navel to move towards your spine. And once again, inhaling fully. And exhale, release. Welcome, Emily. So just continue to breathe. And as you do, bring your awareness to your physical body. Begin to scan from the top of your head down to the fingertips. And just notice how your physical body is in this position. Any discomfort, any pain as you sit here. Any tingling sensations, tightness. What do you notice about your physical body today? No judgment. Just taking a little note. And begin to just observe mentally, emotionally, how you've arrived onto your mat this evening. Choose 3 words to describe how you are feeling here in this now. And begin to flip your palms now to face towards the sky. Just in a receiving position. And we're going to take 3 lion's breath. So inhaling into the nose, opening the mouth, and exhaling sharply from the mouth, sticking out the tongue. So all together, let's inhale as fully as we can. Open the mouth, release the jaw, exhale. Almost making a hissing or snake sound as you exhale fully. Once again, inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. 2 more, inhale. Exhale fully. Last one, inhale. Exhale. And just allow your breath to come back. Balancing the inhalation and the exhalation, activating your ujjayi breath. Close down the mouth. And just inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. See if you can feel your heart beating in your chest. And begin to relax your hands down now. Keeping the eyes closed, trust in my voice. And we'll just begin with a couple of head rotations. So bring your chin in towards your chest, dropping the head, bowing the head to the heart. Taking the left ear over left shoulder. And I invite you to slow down as you rotate your head fully in a circular motion. Notice how your upper spine feels and how your shoulders feel. Continue to breathe in and out through the nose, that active ujjayi breath. Rotate, go the opposite direction with the head. As deeply as you can here. And bringing the head back to center. We'll take our hands to our shoulders and just begin to roll the shoulders forward, taking the elbows to touch. So again, I invite you to slow down. Again, the sound time is all about slowing down, really going within and accepting this moment, acknowledging that you are exactly where you're meant to be right now. Rotate, go the opposite direction. Bringing those elbows to touch. Continue to keep that ujjayi breath nicely balanced. Notice if your breath speeds up or if you stop breathing at any point or if it slows down. See if you can take the elbows a little higher, those shoulder blades down. Notice how your upper back feels as you do this. Once again, rotate, go the opposite direction. Lovely balanced ujjayi breath. Beautiful. We're going to take the palms now facing each other, shoulders in line with your elbows, and just gently begin to sway here, working into that upper thoracic spine. So again, keep the breath nicely balanced, nicely moving here. See if you can bring a little bit more movement. Noticing how your chest, how your belly feels here as you do this. Lovely. We'll take the hands together, pressing the palms away from you as you interlace your fingers. And take a big stretch here. Gently rock from side to side, maybe taking a yawn, making some noise, look up towards the hands. And as you exhale, opening those fingertips, those arms out, bring your fingertips to touch. So inhale, look up, reach up, lifting up from your pelvis. Fingertips to touch, exhale, opening out those arms, lovely and wide. Inhale, look up, reach up, exhale. Release. One last time here, inhale, look up, reach up. And we're going to take the hands to prayer once again, bring the elbows together, interlace the fingers and begin to rotate those wrists. Stretching out the palms now, getting into the fingers and the shoulders. So really press your palms forward as far as you can and then bring the shoulders back into their sockets. We'll take the arms out nice and wide and just begin to rotate the wrists here. Rotate, go the opposite direction. And begin to rotate from the shoulders. We won't do this for too long today, but feel that little burn. Keep lengthening through the arms. Rotate, go the opposite direction. Take a little smile here if you notice any tension creeping into your face or around any other part of your body. Just soften. We're going to drop the left palm to the mat. Reach your right hand up and over. Fold into that left elbow. Drop the head. Take a moment here. Inhale fully into that right side body. And exhale, release, coming back to center. Left hand reaches up and over. Folding into that right elbow, drop the head. Inhale into that left lung. Fill up, exhale, release back to center. Right hand up and over. Folding, see if you can take your elbow a little deeper. Go a little deeper. Drop the head, breathe. Exhale. Release back to center. Excellent. And once again, last time on the right side, going nice and deep. I love it. That's great, ladies. Breathe fully. Exhale. Release, coming back to center. We're just going to roll our spine down onto the mat now, bringing the knees in towards the chest. So coming into a little ball, bring the head down. And slowly begin to rotate the knees, massaging out your lower back. Continue to keep that Ujjayi breath nicely activated. Rotate, go the opposite direction. And take hold of your right knee. You can extend your left leg out nice and long now. Give your right knee a big hug, a big squeeze towards your right armpit. Feel that compression. Flexing the left foot. Make sure that left leg is activated. And we're going to reach that right leg up towards the sky. So interlace the fingers behind the right thigh. And just begin to gently point and flex that right foot. When you're ready, you can begin to rotate that right foot, making big circles, stretching into all 5 toes here. Rotate, go the opposite direction. Keep lengthening that leg. Keep breathing, lovely balanced breath. And when the mind does wander, as it inevitably will, try to witness your thoughts. Let them go and bring your attention back to your breath. So taking that right leg a little closer to the body now, one last deep stretch into that right hamstring muscle. And we'll begin to bend that right knee. Taking the left hand to the left hip, just open up your right knee here. And exhale, release, drawing that right knee across the body to the opposite side. Drop your right hand and begin to look towards your right hand as you soften the right shoulder, coming into your twist. Just taking 3 deep breaths here. Exhale, release, begin to draw that right knee back to center. A final squeeze here, and we'll switch legs, drawing that left knee to center. Extend the right leg out, flex that right foot so that the right leg is activated. Give your left knee a big squeeze towards the left armpit. Lots of left leg, left knee hugging. And begin to extend that left foot up towards the sky. Interlace the fingers behind that left thigh. Point and flex. And then rotating that left ankle, releasing any inflammation here that may have built up throughout the day. I encourage you always, if you are practicing at home or even just before bed, a really lovely exercise is to put your legs up the wall. So always to bear that in mind. Really nice to do in the morning or last thing at night. Both legs. And just once again, taking that left leg a little closer to the body. One last final stretch here. Go deep into that left hamstring. Make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Soften your face. And we'll bend that left knee. Take the right hand to the right hip and just slowly begin to open up that left knee to the left side. Exhale, release, drawing the left knee across the body to the opposite side. Relax your left hand, look towards your left hand and come into your twist. Relax the left shoulder. And take 3 full breaths here. Exhale, release, slowly coming back to center once again. Dropping that left foot now, walk your right knee or your right foot towards your left foot. And we're just going to take a little bridge pose. So palms facing onto the mat. Walk your feet in as close as you can. Begin to tilt the pelvis, bring your lower back onto the ground. Pressing into both feet, lift the hips up towards the sky. Keep drawing the knees towards each other, pressing down equally into the feet, strong legs, squeezing those glutes, lifting the hips as high as you can here. Breathe deep. Slowly begin to exhale as you roll down through the spine. And we're going to roll over to one side and bring yourself up. We're going to come into a child's pose. So knees as wide as the mat, bring your big toes to touch, sink the hips. Relax the arms, you can bend the elbows here and bring your forehead to the mat. Allow your tailbone to go softly towards the ground. And just grounding your body here. Smooth breath. Going within. Feel all your feelings, just allowing whatever may be arising for you today to come up and to just be here in this moment, this powerful moment of now. See the activities or the traffic within your mind. And try to allow your thoughts to melt. And continue to bring your focus and attention to your breath. Follow the journey of your breath through your body. Slowly begin to walk your fingertips forward, stretching out the arms as fully as you can here. Option to come up onto the fingertips, going within the shoulders, stretching out those shoulder blades. And you can gently bring some movement into the hips, just swaying from side to side, very slowly, very subtle movement here. Feeling that compression in each hip. Relaxing your elbows onto the mat, take your hands to a prayer and bring the prayer to the back of your neck. Slowly begin to walk your elbows as far forward as you can. Continue to melt the heart. See if you can lower your chest towards the earth a little bit more here. Exhale, release. Slowly coming up into your tabletop position. Inhale, drop the belly, traction your chest forward, gaze draws up, look up. Exhale, bring the chin in towards the chest, doming into the spine like a stair cat. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, release. Inhale. 2 more here, just continue at your own pace, on your own breath. And then begin to take the hips from side to side. And rotating the hips, sinking back onto the heels. And again, I really today invite you to slow down. Feel each movement, each breath as mindfully moving as possible. Rotate, go the opposite direction. Find that oceanic sound in your breath if it goes quiet. And begin to walk the palms around your mat, walking them towards you. And then walking them in the opposite direction. Rotating from the shoulders down into your wrists. And perhaps sinking back onto the heels, stretching into the fingertips here. Into the fingers. Tucking the toes. And you're going to come up onto the knees. So just give your toes a really big stretch here. We'll take the palms behind, interlace the fingers, and begin to lengthen through the arms, draw the hands away from you. So holding here for a couple of breaths. And for some people, this is very easy. For other people, this can be incredibly painful. And just honor that. And if you need to come out, please do. Excellent, ladies. Coming out now, walking the hands forward. We'll come into our puppy pose. Walk the palms as wide as your mat. Begin to melt the heart, melt the chest. Keep the hips over the knees. Soften Bringing your chin or your forehead onto the mat once again. Completely surrender in your puppy pose here today. Releasing your heart. Maybe taking a couple of exhalations from the mouth. Don't be afraid to make noise. Exhale, release. Slowly begin to walk those hands back towards you, back into your tabletop. And we're going to inhale the right fingertips up towards the sky. Open that right shoulder. Exhale, threading the needle, right arm underneath left. Right shoulder, cheek, temple to the mat. Soften here. Option to take that left hand up towards the sky. And perhaps dropping that left hand behind or to the crease of your right thigh. Keep opening that left shoulder and breathe. Exhale, release, left palm goes back to the mat. Strong foundation with that left hand. Come back to your tabletop. Inhale, left fingertips reach up towards the sky, opening up here. Exhale, threading the needle, left arm underneath, right, left shoulder, cheek, temple to the mat. Soften. Option to take the right hand up and dropping it behind you or to the crease of the right thigh. Breathe. Exhale, release, coming back. Good foundation with that right hand. Going back to center. Notice how that feels in your spine. Maybe just taking a little roll from the belly here, drawing your navel towards your spine. Rotate, go the opposite direction. So rolling your belly. Just loosening up any stiffness there in the back, that upper back. Walking the hands forward, tucking the toes, and we're going to come into a downward facing dog. So spread the fingers wide, index finger facing forward. Keep the knees deeply bent, drop the head, and just begin to pedal out the feet nice and slowly. We're not going to stay here for too long, so just find a nice, relaxed downward dog, pedaling out the feet. A little bit, just releasing those legs, those hamstrings. And when you're ready, see if you can bring both heels towards the ground. Find stillness. Shake your head yes, and shake your head no. Releasing any tension in the back of the neck. And we're going to bend our knees deeply and slowly step towards your hands. So from here, we're going to take hold of opposite elbows and just hang out here for a little while, gently swaying from side to side. Relax your arms, let the hands go. Oops. And just give your arms a bit of a shake now. Give those shoulders a little shake. Again, swaying the head, just releasing any tension in the back of the neck. Bring the chin in toward the chest and slowly begin to roll up through the spine. Bend the knees as much as you need to. And just give your shoulders, your whole body a little bit of a shake here. Just shaking off the energy. Take the arms from side to side. And we're just going to do a little bit of tapping. So just starting with the head, gently tapping your head, bring it around to your neck. Give your face, just begin to tap your face, your cheeks. Continue to breathe, tapping your neck, your collarbone, our vagus nerve activated by tapping our collarbone. This is a really good exercise. Begin to bring it into your shoulders, down the arms. If you can reach around to your upper back, it might be a little hard. Ribs, rib cage, lower back, hips, glutes, legs. Do one leg at a time. Okay, gorgeous, lovely. We're going to come back to our mat. We're going to bend our knees, lift the arms up, and we're going to do a couple of these. Exhale, release, drop, take the arms back. So inhale, lift. Exhale, release, exhale fully. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Two more, inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Lovely. And just come back to standing. Take the hands to prayer, the center of the chest. Begin to stand up nice and tall now. Soften the shoulders, spread the toes. Inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the sky, look towards your thumbs. And as you exhale, take a big swan dive, fold forward. Drop the head. Inhale to a flat back. Stretching into the back of the legs. Exhale, release, fold. Once again, bend the knees, hands to the mat, and gently step back into your high plank. Engage the core. Just holding here for a moment, tuck the toes, soften into the shoulders. If it's too much, drop your knees. If you can, taking a breath here. Gorgeous. Bend the knees, drop the knees first. Bend the elbows, bring your chest and chin to the mat. Hold here for a minute. You might see if you can walk your knees a little closer. Release the toes, scoop the chest forward, keep the elbows tucked, baby cobra. Exhale, release, and press back into child's pose. Come down into the hips. Breathe into the lower spine. Place your hands on your lower back and see if you can feel your ribs expand and contract. Full breath, full lung capacity. Exhale, release, walking the hands back. We're going to step our right foot forward between the hands and come into a lovely low lunge here. Taking the hands to the right knee, and just go deep into that left hip flexor, left psoas muscle. Exhale, we'll take our hands to prayer and bring your left elbow to your right knee. Come into a little twist here. Option to tuck the right toes and draw that right heel back, taking the right knee off the mat. Exhale, release, coming back to center. We're going to drop the left hand in line with the right foot and reach your right fingertips up towards the sky, taking your easy twist here. So your left knee can still be on the ground, that's fine. And just begin to make 3 big rotations with that right arm. Working into that right shoulder as fully as you can. Lovely. Exhale, release. Begin to heel toe that right foot to the center of the mat. And we're going to straighten out that right leg now. So you can take the right foot, come onto the right heel, flexing that right foot. So you can build a little flow here. Inhale, come forward to flat back. Exhale, straightening out that right leg, or you can hold here. So again, listen to your body, listen to what you need for that right hamstring stretch today. Continue to breathe that lovely Ujjayi breath and enjoy the stretch. Going a little deeper each time. Finding your edge. Lovely, lovely work, ladies. So we're meeting back at the top of our mat, and we're going to heel toe our right foot to the left side of the mat. Bend your right knee and just drop your right knee, shin and ankle to the mat. So allow the right foot to swing back as much as you need to. Keep that back leg straight, and you might need to stretch that back leg back a little bit. Find your pigeon. And slowly surrender once again. Beautiful. So again, to mention, tomorrow we're building up to a massive full moon tomorrow. Really potent time for releasing, surrendering, letting go of anything that's no longer serving you. And I encourage a hibernating mood, or a theme of hibernation for the month of November, as much as is possible in our daily lives. Two more breaths here. Soften your shoulders, relax your face. See if you can go a little deeper for the last breath. And slowly begin to release, walking the hands back. Open the heart, open the chest. So option to bend that left knee, if it's available, maybe taking hold of the left ankle. Don't worry if it's not. Lovely. Feel that quad stretch. Exhale, release. Taking the hands back, strong foundation with the palms. And just pressing into the hands, slowly bring yourself back into your tabletop position. Give your hips a little wiggle from side to side. Shake out your booty for a moment, relax your shoulders. And we're going to step that left foot forward between the hands. So again, if you need to bring that right knee back or cushion or support that right knee, please do. Taking the hands to the left knee now. Just breathing, sinking into it a little bit here. Hands to prayer. Right elbow to left knee this time. So this might be enough. Option to tuck the right toes in, maybe taking that right knee off the mat, drawing down that right heel. Lovely. Coming back to center with the hands, we're going to take our right hand in line with the left foot and reach your left fingertips up towards the sky. Begin to rotate that left arm now. 3 big circles here. Lovely. And exhale, release, dropping that right knee back. Heel toe that left foot to center. And begin to exhale, straightening out that left knee. So you might keep the left foot on the mat like so, or you might flex that left ankle. Either building your flow or finding stillness and breathing into lengthening that muscle. Finding your edge. Enjoy the stretch. Just a couple more breaths here. Meeting back at the top of our mats once again. Heel toe this time, the left foot to the right side. Bending that left knee, you're dropping your left knee, shin and ankle to the mat. Allow that left knee, that left foot to swing back as much as you need to. Find your pigeon with control, nice and gentle, careful. Yeah. Is that complete for you? Yeah. Walking the hands forward, surrender. And once again, completely letting go here to your pigeon pose. This deep emotional release in the hips. Continue to just be in this experience within your body. Two more breaths. See if you can go a little deeper. And slowly begin to unwind, walking the hands back. Open the heart, the chest. Back bend. Option to bend that right knee. And you might reach behind to take hold of that ankle. Stretching into that right quad. Exhale, release. Slowly coming back onto that left hip. Gently bring your right knee around to meet your left. And we're going to bring our feet together and just butterfly out your knees, taking your knees from side to side. Begin to open up the soles of your feet, just to open up a little bit more here. Lovely. And we're going to cross our right leg over our left. Aiming to get those knees stacked, but don't worry about where you are. Try to keep both sit bones planted. So cross your right knee over your left. Yes, bending both knees. Yes. And slowly begin to, can you cross over? Yeah, that way. Yeah, that's it. Walking the hands forward. Don't worry if your knee is high or wherever you're at, walking the hands forward. So you might be up quite high. Bend the elbows, that looks great, Emily, that's it, Maureen, lovely. And just folding here, surrender. Taking 3 deep breaths in this compressed position. Breathing into that right hip. And exhale, release, slowly coming back to center. Taking that right foot now, just place your right foot on the mat. And take your right hand behind you. Take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Coming into a twist, looking over your right shoulder. Exhale, release, coming back to center. So switching legs. This time we're crossing the left leg over the right. Bring your feet towards you. Yes. That's it, Emer, that's it, lovely. And slowly begin to walk the hands forward. Yes, bring your chin in towards your chest. Folding here, surrender. Maybe your palms will face up towards the sky. 3 deep breaths. And exhale, release. So as you come back up, you're just taking that right foot and placing it flat on the mat. Just to the outside of your left foot, to the outside of your right knee. Now sitting up nice and tall. From here, take the left hand behind you, right hand to the outside of that left knee and look over your left shoulder. Coming into your twist. Exhale, release, coming back to center. Extending the legs out nice and long. Flexing the ankles, remove the flesh from underneath your sit bones. And you're going to hinge from the hips. So stay nice and tall, nice and straight as you hinge from the hips, folding forward. And then completely surrender, bring the chin towards the chest once again. And let go, release here as fully as you can. Continue to breathe. Slowly beginning to release, come back to seated. Lovely, and we are going to Roll the spine down, coming flat on your back. Walk the feet in towards you and just begin to gently windshield wiper out the knees, taking them from side to side. Just releasing any tension in that lower back. Take a couple of exhalations from the mouth here. And we're going to take our right foot and just place it on your left knee. Open up that right knee. Inhale, begin to lift the left foot off the mat. And threading the needle, take the hands behind the left hamstring. Just going a little deeper into that right hip. Option to rotate the ankles here. It feels nice. Continue to keep things nice and slow. Breathe fully. Exhale, release, dropping that left foot, switching legs, taking that left foot and place it on the right knee. Open up that left knee, inhale, draw the right foot off the mat, threading the needle, interlace the fingers behind the right thigh. Going nice and deep into that left hip. Option to rotate those ankles again. Exhale, release, coming back to center. We're going to take our knees in towards us and just take hold of your feet. Bring your knees in towards you, come into your baby pose. So taking hold of the big toes. And just have a final stretch of the legs here. Option to rock forwards and backwards in this direction, perhaps coming into your shoulder stand or plow pose if it's available in your practice, or else just keeping your feet elevated. Have a little play. And we'll just take a final twist. So bring the knees back to center. Extend the arms out nice and long, drawing the knees to the left, look towards your right hand. Taking 3 breaths here. Exhale, engaging those obliques, draw the knees across the body and to the opposite side, look towards your left hand. 3 deep breaths, soften that left shoulder. Exhale, release, coming back to center. Take the feet together, allow the knees to fall out to the side. Find your Supta Baddha Konasana. And take a couple of big sounds from the vocals. So maybe a yawn, a couple of exhalations here. Letting your practice go. And when you're ready, you can begin to extend the legs out nice and long, feet as wide as the mat. Allow those feet to fall out to the sides. And just begin to rock your head from side to side, allowing the back of the skull to get really heavy on the mat. Begin to relax your forehead. So taking your hands out wide, palms facing up. Soften your temples, your cheeks. Unlock your jaw. Relax your shoulders down through your elbows, wrists, back of the hands, and each fingertip. Inhale, ease and calm throughout the body. And exhale, releasing, surrender. Anything that's not serving. Relax your chest. Soften your belly. Relax your glutes, your hips, pelvis. Allow your legs to get really heavy now. Totally softening the body, surrendering to this sleep-like state. Mentally scan from your head down to the tips of your toes. And just find anywhere that's still holding, still tight or clenching. And try to breathe deeply into these tight spaces. Release, create space. And begin to find peace here in this present moment. Allow your mind to rest and continue to go deeper into this mental state of being rather than doing. Treasure each breath. Continue to melt towards the earth. Restoring, replenishing, renewing. Allow whatever is surfacing for you. As you feel all your feelings, let them be. Beginning to deepen your breath now, awakening body from within. Slowly begin to wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes. And gently rolling over to one side. Begin to curl up like a little baby, honoring your inner child, nourishing yourself for a moment with lots of compassion and love. And perhaps setting a little intention for the week ahead, a little intention of restoration for you, or self-care, self-preservation. Using your outer hand gently, begin to push yourself up into a seated position. And we will close our class with a gentle inhale, prepare for Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me this evening. I hope you have a great week ahead. Lots of love. If you want to hold on, or if you want to slip off to bed, I should say, please do. And I hope everyone gets lots of vitamin D this week too. If you can get out on your lunch or whatever, that's also what I meant to say. Lots of love. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you so much for joining.